¿Todo bien? ¿De qué se tratará este capítulo? Pues este capítulo vamos a ver si ya está lanzado el nuevo evento. Y de ser posible vamos a ver si podemos farmear el nuevo personaje. Si no, pues vamos a seguir farmeando los que ya tenemos. Primero vamos a hacer las misiones diarias. A ver, ¿qué más? Vamos a ver. Una apuesta calculada. Tenemos un problemita. No he hecho las misiones secundarias. Ay, no.
All the world holds dear is backdrop of constant.
Me hubiera puesto a hacer eso en lugar de... La querubilla regresa con el viento. Umbrabilis Orc, acto 1. El árbol completo de la trama y la jugabilidad, así como obtener las posibles recompensas del evento. Sin embargo, tu experiencia se verá afectada al no conocer a ciertos personajes y la relación que guardan entre sí. Además, existe la posibilidad de que algunos personajes estén ocupados en otras misiones. Umbrabilis Orquis. Umbrabilis Orquis. Intermedio acto 2, senderos peligrosos.
I stand with.
¡Ah! Si tan solo estuviera Ira para que me diera una guía. Yo sé que las misiones secundarias de genshin son algo largas, así que podría hacer esa opción de comenzar ahora. Hay otro día hacer las misiones secundarias que envuelven este evento. ¿Cómo creen que sería mejor? ¿Empezamos el evento de una vez o hacemos las misiones secundarias? Son 17 días para el evento. ¿Podría tener tiempo suficiente para ello? Aunque probablemente el directo se vaya en esas misiones secundarias. ¿Quieren este stream es una Atenea? Ah, sí, tiene mucha sabiduría con este juego. Solo retrasas lo inevitable. ¿Que se venga el mucho texto? Ok. Muy bien. El mucho texto entonces. Según dice esto, primero hay que ser Emperatrix Umbrosa acto 2. Para allá. Estas son misiones como para que entiendas el lore o la historia de los personajes. Siempre lo retraso y digo, nah, los voy a hacer otro día. Y me distraigo con el farmeo de artefactos y todo eso.
Shattered. I must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up. Eat this. Now you shall perish.
¿Y cómo ha estado todo últimamente? Espero que todo haya estado bien. De mi parte, últimamente todo ha estado bien. La otra vez estaba revisando mi librería de juegos. Y me vi que tenía Kakarot. Dragon Ball Kakarot. Y me dije, ¿por qué no? Hagamos directo de eso. Eso es lo que vamos a hacer mañana. Mañana vamos a hacer directo de Dragon Ball Kakarot. Uy. Que Dragon Ball es una de mis series favoritas.
Torn to oblivion.
Ah, sí, es la misión de Raiden. Ok. Una misión para conocer a la Shogun.
Shogun? Wait, no. Could also be A.
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
La verdad que sí.
Okay, sounds more like A. It is you, right? You sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
¿Qué haces aquí?
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past. Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
Makes sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself. Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous rift hounds. I considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you.
Permítanme. Ok. Solo estaba modificando algo. Pero las comisiones a los aventureros ya se están encargando de ello.
If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
¿Eh?
Why? Because she's just a puppet?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission. But rift hounds attacking the sacred Sakura... It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
Ah, eso de que hable. Habla. Se me traba la lengua.
500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely. The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts.
Hace 500 años, Kenria.
So you've heard of it too. That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one. But an excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby. All of them must be eliminated.
Ok, vamos.
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace company. Having someone uber powerful on your team kinda makes you feel invincible, doesn't it?
Sí, tenerla ahí en el equipo es bien.
After we've dealt with the monsters, we should ask her to tell us more about Conria. This color! It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Por acá. Ah, ok, tengo que seguir las huellas. Y como diciendo, ¿cómo les ha ido el día de hoy? Oh, ya vi el rastro.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing?
Es una savia que brilla, de verdad que sí. Oh. ¿Qué es eso?
What's this?
¿Hay alguien herido?
Could they be dead people? It wouldn't be the first time we'd seen ghosts on our journey. But why would they appear here?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
A ver, a ver.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them. We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath.
¿Qué pasó?
You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness.
Es lo que pasó hace 500 años, como lo que mencionó Ei, ¿no?
They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour it all.
But, look! None of that seems to be going on around here.
Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here. Now! There's no time left! The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one left to rely on but ourselves. I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got nothing left at all.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's... the Shogun? You're back!
La Shogun ha vuelto.
Please, we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts.
Hola, player, bienvenido.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over? But what do you mean? Shogun?
De que se
Look
terminó
around
todo.
you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
What? But how? Just moments ago, they were everywhere. I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
¿Cómo va todo, player?
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
Huh. I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma. Yes, we were right to place our trust in the Almighty Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
¿Está desvaneciéndose?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all about. But somehow, Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The sacred sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
Ya veo.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years ago.
Dijo que la Shogun no estaba.
Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late, otherwise it would spread to all of Tevat. But my
Es por eso
friend,
que bloqueó.
Kitsune Saigu, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. She would shoulder the responsibility of protecting Inazuma
Las
and
fronteras de
mobilize
Inazuma.
all forces at her disposal to combat the threat. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
So, Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kanria?
A la misma vez.
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. In the end, Kitsune Saigu sacrificed her life to protect the people. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
Hey.
¿Has formulado la teoría de que Paimon planea el mal? ¿Será? Aunque puede ser que Paimon haya sido una entidad malvada, pero como que haya perdido su memoria. Yo todavía sigo manteniendo la teoría de que Paimon tal vez haya sido como un arconde, que son como los dioses de este mundo. Que hayan y que la hayan olvidado. Porque muchos de los arcondes, excepto la Shogun, hay una buena cantidad de arcondes en las cuales han sido olvidados. O de una vez las personas no les hacen caso. Como vemos el ejemplo de Nahida con Sumeru. La primera área de Mondstadt y la de Liyue se olvidaron por completo de cómo era cómo era. La segunda guerra de devastación para alimentarse las almas de los caídos. ¿Qué? La función de un demonio en ángeles que siguen diferentes partidos políticos. Tal vez. ¿Maldad? ¿Esa era la pérdida de la que hablaba ya Emiko?
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive. But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and
Ella también
hard.
te gusta, quizás como la han olvidado no tiene
Now
poder.
I realize
Probablemente.
I cannot fixate on the past forever.
Así que ya no estás estancada en el pasado.
When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations. Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving forward. All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for.
¿Que tú crees que una bala no te matará? Eso no te divertirá y atraviese tu cráneo. Exactamente.
As Inazuma's god,
Tal
it
vez.
is high time I
Me
honored
gusta
their
esa analogía.
wishes. Warriors of the past, who spilled your blood on this land, your noble souls now rest in this earth. I will never forget you, and all that you did for Inazuma.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Come on. Let's keep investigating the damage to the sacred Sakura.
No me he dado cuenta que Raiden tenía como un tatuaje en el pecho. Puede que ahora no se le ve, pero en la cinemática a veces se le vio. De hecho, quise decir espalda. No